Staying in touch with your community through local news and information is the gift that keeps giving all year long. Subscribe to the Duluth News Tribune now and get 50% off an annual subscription for you or anyone on your list. Just call 833-248-7801. That's 833-248-7801.
Hello Northlanders, it's Tuesday, December 20th. I'm Wyatt Buckner with your Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now, here's a look at today's headlines. Despite rural neighbors' objections, the way now appears clear for a controversial hotel to be built off Sunby Road just east of Coles. Duluth Heights residents appealed an October Planning Commission decision to sign off on the project, but members of the Duluth City Council voted 7-2 to uphold the approval Monday night, with councilors Janet Kennedy and Hannah Alstead opposed. Both councilors cited concerns about the building's proposed 51-foot 6-inch height. While the maximum height of buildings in a mixed-use commercial zone typically is limited to 45 feet, additional height is allowed to visually shield rooftop mechanical systems, explained Adam Fulton, Deputy Director, Duluth's Planning and Economic Development Division. Kinseth Hospitality Companies, based in Coralville, Iowa, plans to construct a 4-story, 110-room hotel that will operate under the Town Place Suites by Marriott flag. The development also would include parking for up to 112 vehicles. The site is properly zoned to accommodate a hotel, however, it abuts a neighborhood zoned rural residential. Jill Crawford-Nichols suggested the site was inappropriate for a large hotel, given its close proximity to wetlands and Miller Creek, a designated trout stream. She noted that more than 100 neighbors had signed a petition opposing the development.
Our neighborhood was able to recognize that if commercial buildings with their massive parking lots can be shoehorned in between a sensitive trout stream, alongside wetlands, and across the street from a rural neighborhood, this can happen anywhere in Duluth. I also want to remind everyone Kinseth Hospitality owns the majority of the land along Sunby Road, approximately 33 acres, some of which sits directly against Miller Creek. Allowing this hotel to move forward will set the precedence that all the remaining acres can be developed in the exact same manner. In addition to Sunby Road, you are setting the precedence to all commercial development that regardless of the neighborhood and site sensitivities, commercial properties can be built. This could set in motion inappropriate development within every corner of the city.
Ben Fye, who lives on Osage Avenue across from the proposed 51-foot building, said he fears the hotel with windows looking directly down on his home would deprive his family of the privacy they value living in a rural area, and said he will have no choice but to move if the project becomes reality. Ben Kinseth, Director of Operations of Kinseth Hospitality, previously said the hotel will appeal to extended stay visitors as the units all contain kitchenettes. St. Louis County snowplow drivers and public works employees represented by Teamsters Local 320 have voted to reject the final offer put to them by St. Louis County. According to Local 320 President Eric Skoog, the Teamsters voted by 98.8% to reject the offer, which he said fell short of the union's expectations. The offer included a 3-year contract from 2023 to 2025 with a 3% general wage increase in each year of the contract, with employees eligible for step increases ranging up to 3.88% each year of the contract, and a one-time $400 cash payment. Skoog said the union is vying for a 4% increase in the first year and 3% in the next 2 years, and a $500 lump sum payment for each year of the contract. Another point of contention between the parties regards a monetary stipend for cold weather gear. The proffered deal allows for up to $150 a year from a county-arranged vendor. The union asked for $500 a year. As the vote against the offer automatically authorized a strike, Teamsters are likely to file a petition with intention to strike sometime after December 31st, when the current contract expires. The filing would put both parties into a 10-day cooling-off period. But Skoog said that he isn't sure that he'll file an intent to strike right away. In previous negotiation years, the union held a 6-day strike during a multi-day snowstorm. In the meantime, Skoog said the union members would continue doing their work through the end of their contract. Consider it a holiday gift from Scrooge or the oil companies, but gas prices in Minnesota are now a little lower than they were at Christmas last year. Across Minnesota, gas prices have fallen nearly $2 per gallon from a peak average of $4.66 per gallon in June for regular unleaded to $2.89 per gallon Monday, according to GasBuddy.com. Nationally, the average price has fallen from $5.02 in June to about $3.19 this week. But there are places you can save even more money, including the Carlton-Cloquet area, where prices Monday were as low as $2.64 per gallon. That's 45 cents per gallon less than the $3.09 being charged Monday at many Duluth gas stations fewer than 20 miles up their freeway. The Cloquet area prices were among the cheapest in the state. For some perspective, with gas prices down $2 per gallon, the cost of a 350-mile round-trip drive from Duluth to the Twin Cities just got $28 cheaper, assuming your vehicle gets about 25 miles per gallon. Gas prices still are about 30 cents per gallon higher than they were in 2019, before the pandemic when, in 2020, gas prices and consumption crashed as people stopped driving to work or for leisure travel and demand for gas dwindled. Now here's meteorologist John Wheeler with your forecast, brought to you by the Women Today's 6th Annual Rosie Awards.
Duluth area weather for today, sunny but very cold with temperatures maybe getting just a degree or two above zero this afternoon. Breezy conditions as well with winds out of the west about 10 to 20. Tonight partly cloudy with temperatures dropping into the minus teens. Wind chills may drop into the minus 20s overnight. And then snow becomes likely Wednesday afternoon into Thursday. This one could up being a fairly big storm with significant snow and wind and Arctic cold temperatures, which will linger through to Friday. Temperatures should warm slightly this weekend. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist John Wheeler.
Thank you to the Rosie Awards for their support. Northland women are a driving force in our community. They are advocates, mentors, volunteers, and leaders. Nominate a special woman you think deserves to be recognized at thewomantoday.com or by email at dearrosie@thewomantoday.com. Nominations are now open and continue through January 31st. Thank you for listening to the Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.